NOJHL somebody here from the Junior Hockey Network here with the Hewitt champions with Jordan Smith, the coach, Dave Radke, and Anthony Miller. Coach Smith, can you just give us a few comments about tonight's game?
It was the toughest game of the year, without a doubt. We knew that Florida was going to give us everything that they had. Unbelievable job by Fort Francis all week. They're a great hockey team, well coached, and you can't say enough about my guys for the effort here this week. From the time we got here to now, it's been all business. We've came in on a mission, and I'm just really happy to see them here to see it too, and I'm just real proud of it.
Dave and Anthony, can you both tell me as 20-year-olds just what it's like to play the Dudley and win?
Yeah, I mean, first day that we started playing junior hockey, I mean, everyone dreams of winning your league, and even more so winning the Dud. And to do it here in our last go around here is so special, and no better feeling right now.
Absolutely, it's an unbelievable feeling. Actually lost for words right now. It hasn't even sunk in, to be honest.
After 15 years of hockey getting to this point, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Joe? Coach, back and forth game, obviously Fort, like you said, gave you everything they had. You guys got a 1-0 in the 2-1 lead. They kept coming back on you. What was the mental approach going into the third period?
Well, I think, to be honest, I think a little bit of questions started to creep into our room, and that's only natural to start to wonder, do we really have this? Are we capable of this? And especially knowing you're going out in the third period to kill a penalty. But we tried to calm the guys down a little bit in intermission, and just understand that it's a tied hockey game going into the third period, and if you could take that in a Dudley championship, obviously you would. So, we battled all week. We found ways to win, and it's just an unbelievable job by our guys.
David, you guys had the rest advantage. You had the day off, whereas Fort was playing 5th in 5 days. How much of a factor do you think that was in you guys being able to have a strong third period and put away?
I mean, I think it was definitely to our advantage. I mean, they seemed like we seemed to have more gas in them, especially down the stretch. But I mean, they had 1,500 people here. I don't know how many, and so they had the crowd behind them, and they were all running off adrenaline. And so when it gets to that point late in the season, the 5 in 5 days, the adrenaline really kicks in, and I think both teams were just feeding off that.
Anthony, it seems like from what I checked out, Sue's had a nice balanced offensive attack on here, but certainly two of your leaders, Nick DeSone and Matt Pender, they come through for you tonight with all 3 goals. Talk about their contributions.
Absolutely. I mean, Nick, couldn't ask much more from the kid. Puts his heart and soul out there just like every other guy in the hockey club, and got rewarded for it tonight. So did Matt, and it's our depth. You know what I mean? We can play 4 full lines, 2 goalies, all of our D. It's our depth that's really bringing us through in our hard work.
Just final question, Coach. How far can this team take into the RBC Cup?
I did a questionnaire earlier in the year with all the guys in about October, and one of those questions was, how far do you think this team can go? And I think every single answer was, there's no reason we can't go to the RBC and win it. So these guys are hungry. They have been all year. Credit has to go to the leadership group, especially these 2 guys right here. Unbelievable job, and as a coach, you can only say and do so much, and it's up to your leaders to kind of carry the torch when you're not around, or emphasize the points that you're making. And we wouldn't be here as champions today if we didn't have 23 guys on board all year, and I think that's why we're here today.
You guys realize you are the last Sault Ste. Marie major hockey team standing. Greyhounds lost tonight, so they're out. So
we're the number one.
The city's,
for sure.
Feels good. We're the number 1 team.
Yeah.
We're the number 1 team now.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
The Greyhound what?
I'm a Grant alumni, so it's a little bit touchy. So, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Coach Jordan, you played CIS, you played Greyhounds. Now as a coach, how's it feel to be?
You know what? It's from the nerve standpoint, it's very difficult because you have no control really over the outcome of a game. You do in a sense of, you know, your X's and O's and your systems and getting your guys ready, but it's almost a helpless feeling where you wish you could go out there and do something and help and battle with the boys. But like I said, our leadership group's second to none, and we're definitely going to Portage to win.
And just the last question, Brian Command saw sometimes between pipes. But can you just comment on rookie Kalina?
Mario played well, and you know I didn't think that goaltending was going to be a difference today. We felt that you know, with Fort having the 5-5, we felt that we ultimately held. You know, it was in our hands to win, and Mario played well. Nothing against Mario, and so did Brian in game one there, but. It's probably the toughest decision I've had to date with this hockey team is who to go with. And yeah, I'm not really going to give my reasoning of why, but I will say that when we do go to Portage, it'll be a lot of the same thing. We've got two guys that can play, and they'll split time. And, you know, credit has to go to Brian for, you know, for being such a good teammate down the stretch, because obviously being a 19-year-old, he wants to contribute, he wants to play, he wants to be in the net, but you know, credit has to go to him for being a good teammate and realizing that team game is sometimes more important. And I think that goes right down the line. And again, that's why we're here.
Well, congratulations and good luck in Portage.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.